If you've got an ED problem, now you can get generic or herbal blue pills for as little as $2 a pill from Steelman Pills.
800-525-8891. That's 800-525-8891.
Time now for Pro Football Fast Break. The show that brings you unfiltered, unapologetic, opinionated, pure pro football talk. Now let's go to the guys with this week's show.
Yeah.
So as we get started, it is podcast number 90. It is week 7 in the NFL. Today we've got Jacob on the campus of Kennesaw State University. We got Tim on the campus of Georgia State University.
Yes, we do.
And we got me in Mobile, Alabama, home of the Senior Bowl, and near the campus of University of South Alabama.
Oh, yeah.
So we got the colleges covered.
Yeah, we do. The Sun Belt.
Sun Belt. So we'll be going to Jacob here in a minute. We're going to have a news update from Jacob. Then we're going to come back and go through week 6 scores. We're going to get into week 7. We've got Jacob's Lock of the Week and brand new PFB Power Rankings. It's all coming up right here. So let's head over to the Pro Football Fast Break newsroom for an update from Jacob.
Carson Wentz is out because he's hurt. So Taylor Heineke is starting again for Washington.
Talk about spinning your wheels.
Yeah. Dak is back for the Cowboys.
It's controversial. Is it Cooper Rush or
Dak? Cooper Rush threw 3 interceptions and 0 touchdowns last game. So
it makes it a little less controversial.
And even if he threw 3 touchdowns and 0 interceptions, it still wouldn't be a debate.
Yeah.
Because Dak is a borderline top 10 quarterback, where Cooper Rush is a borderline top 32 quarterback.
Funny how that becomes a quarterback controversy. You know,
it really, the media said that, and Jerry Jones made his little comment, but the coach, the team, and everyone in the organization knew that Dak was going to be back.
Right.
He's their franchise quarterback. He's making ridiculous amounts of money. He's top 10. He was starting the second he was able to. But everyone acted like Cooper Rush was so great.
Right.
Never got more than 2 touchdowns in a game.
That's over with now.
Yeah. So Tua and Kenny Pickett are playing each other this week, and they both had concussions, and no one knew for sure if either of them were going to play, but they're both cleared.
It's going to be a game. It's the Sunday night game.
That's a good game. And also, the Steelers defeated Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with basically their practice squad.
We talked about it last week. Somehow we said we just feel like they could win, but yet they probably won't.
So we finally got our first win without Watt since he joined the team.
That is an insane statistic.
We are now 1-8-1 without Watt.
I mean, and he's still not back yet, right?
No.
Damn it.
Hopefully we get some people back, though, because holy shit, we had no one, and we won.
Which was the defense played amazing.
The defense played amazing. Oh, Alex Highsmith still leads the league in sacks.
That's insane.
6.5.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, Alex Highsmith has been leading the league in sacks the entire year. Each game he gets more, and each game he's leading it by more.
And yet we bitch about they can't stop the run. They couldn't stop the pass until last week.
Yeah.
And
all of our corners and safeties were out last week.
So with practice squad guys, we shut down Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Explain it. It doesn't make sense.
Didn't make any sense. Our offense also did pretty good. Both quarterbacks played pretty damn good. We can't run the ball for fucking shit. I will say that.
Yeah.
But
we still can't run.
We can't run the fucking ball, which is a huge problem considering the fact that our quarterbacks are a rookie and Mitch. So that's just to not be able to run the ball with Najee Harris.
Well, did you see the offensive line is so bad that they snapped the ball past Mitch, forcing him to run backwards 15 yards and fall on it. So and then they really let Kenny Pickett get injured. So I mean, it's a bad offensive line.
We aren't gonna have a good year with that offensive line playing like that, because like the reason the Falcons have actually somehow, even though they've beat Jimmy G, Geno Smith, and Jacoby Brissett, so it's not like those are good players, but even the fact that they have 3 wins, it's because their O-line is actually able to run the ball. Like they're running the ball more than the Browns and Cleveland. I mean, the Cleveland and the Bears.
I mean, I don't think Najee Harris suddenly, a great running back last year, suddenly can't. I mean, come on.
Najee's getting touched before he gets to the line of scrimmage. So,
yeah. And there were times where Pickett was just coming across the line.
I mean, every good throw Pickett makes, he's getting hit a second after and getting hit to the ground.
It's so it's like the Bengals 2 years ago, honestly.
Yeah, like it's bad because you can't win with a terrible line.
That's so unsteeler. Like we believe in.
It's because they all retired.
Offense. Yeah, we lost them all at once.
They all retired at the same time. Pouncey, DeCastro got hurt and then retired. Villanueva, we let him go. Ramon Foster, something. Yeah. All those people are gone. And most of them are Hall of Famers.
It's an entire line gone and replaced, and they can't play.
Yeah.
They can't. They're just not up for the challenge yet.
Yeah, hopefully they'll get better, but they're fucking awful.
The good news is if you can address one component like that.
That is the only problem. We found our quarterback.
Yeah.
We found our franchise quarterback. We have our franchise running back. We have at least 2 great receivers. One of those guys is probably not good, and I'm leaning towards Deontay.
Yeah, he's questionable. I mean,
he can't fucking catch the ball. He's had some of the most insane catches I've ever seen in my life. But if you are gonna drop every fucking open pass and then make a great catch every time you're contested,
right?
Fuck out of here, because we need you to make the open catches on fucking third down, important ass moments, and you're gonna drop those. Then your one-handed catches are useless,
right? And George Pickens is so much better.
Pickens is so much better than both of them. Claypool is really good, and if Pickett can stay healthy and like he can actually get a good quarterback thrown to him for a whole year, he'd have a really good year. And he had 11 touchdowns his rookie season because of Ben.
Yeah, so he's capable.
And Johnson was great last year with Ben. DeAndre Hopkins is back from his 6-game suspension.
That'll be a nice plus for the Cardinals.
Yeah, considering he was the undisputed best receiver in the league a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And now he's back and he wasn't injured. He was on roids. So if anything, he's better.
Yeah, he's probably even better.
But that's all the news.
So there's the news. Tim, let's run through some week 6 scores. Let's get it started. So we've got 49ers Falcons. Falcons 28 over the Niners 14.
Yeah. And that was just, they literally just were like winning the whole game and then beat the 49ers. So the Falcons have some kind of weird like run game where they have like 3 different backs and they just kind of use them all and it actually works. And they're like, O-line's for the first time ever is playing good. And that's really all it is that's making the difference. And then Mariota plays fine. He got Pitts a touchdown. Pitts' his first touchdown in America. In the NFL, because the only other touchdown he got was in London, so that was his first touchdown in America, and yeah.
Less interesting. Commanders 12, Bears 7.
Terrible game.
Terrible. Patriots 38, Browns 15.
Yeah,
good.
That was pretty crazy. Yeah, the Patriots blew out the Browns. So,
how about the Jets continue 27-10 over the Packers?
Yeah, that's insane too. No trouble. Easy game. And they just beat the Packers and they're still undefeated. So the Jets are the undefeated team this year. You would have never guessed that.
How about the Colts over the Jags 34-27? Typical AFC South game.
Yeah.
But, we probably thought the Colts weren't that good, but,
Pretty sure Taylor was out after like one snap too, because he was already injured and they put him in and then he like went right back out. So that was without Jonathan Taylor. They still won. They've got this guy named Alec Pierce, and he's like a third string receiver. And for some reason, Matt Ryan just throws to him all the time. So I picked him up and put him in, and he got like 12 points. So
got the Vikings over the Dolphins. Freaking Vikings are red hot, 24-16.
Yeah. Yeah, Vikings are good. I mean, they actually always play good. And here's something interesting, though. The NFL is down over the last, like, since, like, fantasies existed, this is the worst, 22% lower than it's ever been in terms of, like, points scored by players. So, basically, this is the worst season of the NFL we've ever seen in, like, a long time.
So the offensive production is down.
Terrible offensive production. There's not really any powerhouse teams at all, like on offense.
You had
except for the Bills, maybe.
Cousins, 20 of 30, 175 yards from Minnesota. Bridgewater, 329 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, though.
Huh.
Delvin Cook, 77 yards.
Yeah.
Jefferson, 107 yards. Tyreek Hill on Miami, 177 yards. So, I mean, you had some...
Tyreek does that every week, even when they lose.
We got the Bengals 30 over the Saints 26.
Yeah. That was really close. That came down super close to the end. But the Bengals won. So there's the Bengals, I guess, winning the division now. Or maybe...
Well,
yeah.
We're still all knotted up pretty much.
Yeah. But, I mean, they have the better record.
Oh, right. In the AFC North, Baltimore 3-3, Cincinnati 3-3, Cleveland 2-4, Pittsburgh 2-4. So you realize the Steelers are a game out of a tie for first place.
Yeah. So somehow.
That's a bad division right now.
Yeah, no, definitely. Well, it's weird because it shouldn't be a bad division, but it is.
So the Giants continue with their success, 24-20 over the Ravens.
Yeah. Giants and Jets. Best teams in the league.
Giants and Jets and Eagles.
Yeah.
Don't forget about the Eagles.
Yeah, that's true. 3 teams that haven't had success in a long time.
I got another game for you here. The Pittsburgh Steelers 20, Tom Brady and the Buccaneers 18.
We
Steeler fans unite.
We did it somehow.
We talked about it. We said, we think it can happen, but we don't really know how, and we don't really believe it'll happen.
Yeah.
But we had a feeling, right?
Yeah. Brady played like shit.
Brady played like shit. Our defense.
He really did.
Our defense made
was
up
insane.
of...
Third practice squad players. I mean, we're laughing, looking like we're like pointing guys out. We're like, I've never heard of that person in my entire life, and I've never seen them play football. And then they're out here like locking up Mike Evans or like sacking Tom Brady. And we were that was a better defense than we've had since week 1, and it was just full of practice squad players. So
the Rams 24 over the Panthers. So the Rams finally get a game, huh?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Panthers.
Yeah, if that's what it takes.
Yeah.
Seahawks over the Cardinals, very interesting.
That was a good game.
So the Seahawks, with the trade that they did, are surviving here. They're 19-9 over the Cardinals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean it's Geno right there.
Geno,
like that. I don't even know if he actually didn't do that good that game. I don't think he had crazy stats, but they definitely won. I mean, but these scores, like, what's it, 19-9? Like, come on. Cardinals didn't even get a touchdown.
Geno Smith, 20 of 31 for 197 yards.
There's no offensive production in the entire league.
Kyler, 23 of 37, 222 yards and an interception.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, we go through and we're like, oh, look at this team that won. And then their quarterback has 170 yards and like a pick. And it's like, what the hell is that? It's all defense and run game, and it's the most boring NFL ever right now.
Big game that I was just couldn't wait to watch as everyone else on earth. Bills 24 over the Chiefs 20.
Yep.
What are you going to say?
I took Bills on that, so.
Yeah, I mean,
I knew how it was going to go. That's cool, though. They got the revenge.
They got the revenge. They They're the two best teams in the AFC.
I honestly was a little bit underwhelmed watching that game.
Well, because it didn't live up to the last game.
No, it did not.
Year.
I was expecting it to be crazy, and it was good, and it ended good, but it started really slow. It was like a lot of punts and a bunch of shit you wouldn't expect from those teams.
And we've got the Eagles. The Eagles' reign continues, 26 over the Cowboys, 17.
That one was crazy too. I think I called that too. I ended up saying I said the Cowboys. Yeah, I said the Cowboys because I said there's no way the Eagles keep beating teams, especially good teams, and they are. I mean, are they the best team in the league?
Well, we're going to look at the standings next.
Yeah,
And you know what? They are, but we'll determine that.
Yeah.
And our Monday night game was the Chargers 19 over the Broncos 16. Broncos. Enough said, right?
Terrible.
It's not
somehow
working.
Play like
not
shit.
Working.
Russ plays like shit on the Broncos. So,
quick look at the standings. So you got the AFC East with Buffalo 5-1, the Jets 4-2, Miami 3-3, New England 3-3. Pretty good division, actually.
Yeah, kind of good, like kind of entertaining.
In the AFC North, our division we're living in. We talked about it. Baltimore 3-3, Cincinnati 3-3, Cleveland 2-4, Pittsburgh 2-4.
Yep,
it's anyone's division.
It's nice. It gives the Cleveland and Pittsburgh fans hope too, because it's not like even though the Ravens and Bengals actually kind of are playing better.
It's not over for anyone, right?
Definitely no, not at all. It's too early.
Now, the AFC South is kind of shaken out, maybe closer to what we thought would happen. Tennessee 3-2, Indy 3-2, Jacksonville 2-4, Houston 1-3.
Yeah,
pretty much predictable.
Yeah.
AFC West, we talked about this before the season on this podcast a lot. Coming out kind of what not quite, but Kansas City 4-2, Chargers 4-2, Denver 2-4, big letdown.
Yeah.
The Raiders 1-4. We thought the Raiders were going to be good.
Yeah. I thought they'd be great. And you know what's weird? Josh Jacobs, he's doing really good. Devontae, he's doing pretty good. Derek Carr, not bad. But I don't know what they're not winning.
It's not winning. Over to the NFC.
It's going to be the Chiefs, I think, by the way, that ends up, which is the obvious answer. But it seems, based off this season, it seems like it's going to be the Chiefs.
I mean, look, this is Chiefs-Buffalo AFC Championship game.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't even need to go any further, right?
That's by far the most likely. Like, that probably definitely will happen. So
if it doesn't,
some crazy shit will happen. Yeah.
Over the NFC, the NFC least last year, 2 years ago, was the NFC East. Has completely flipped it.
Yeah.
The Eagles sit at 6-0. The Giants are 5-1.
Yeah.
Dallas is 4-2, and then the Commanders are 2-4. That's what we would expect.
But that isn't. I would have flipped Dallas to the top if I was picking it before the season, and then I probably could have put the Commanders at fucking 2. I don't know.
I know.
Why the hell would the Giants and Eagles be doing it?
Where the Giants came from,
and also where the Giants sitting here thinking we're 5-1 right now, yet we're not even winning the division because the Eagles are 6-0. Like, holy shit!
Yeah, I mean, no one in the AFC. Well, Buffalo's 5-1, but beyond that, no one's close.
Yeah. Well, aren't the Jets now 5-1?
The Jets are 4-2.
Oh, okay, 4-2. Okay.
But for them, that's incredible.
Oh, yeah. They're playing great.
NFC North, Minnesota at 5-1. Then you drop to Green Bay at 3-3. Chicago 2-4. Detroit 1-4. Not surprising.
Minnesota's got the biggest lead I've heard so far.
Minnesota.
They could run away with that division.
They could. NFC South, the mighty Bucks are tied with Atlanta, 3-3.
This is my favorite thing. I love that. I think I want so bad for the Falcons to win the division. I think that'd be hilarious, and I think they actually have a pretty good chance. I
think they do. The Falcons could we trash the Falcons.
Yeah. But that's my whole thing. Is like I think this Falcons team is actually better than they've been since Matt Ryan came to the Falcons. It's not his fault, but their O-line is playing so good. And Mariota's actually not bad. He's kind of balling out. Like, he actually has pretty decent games. He doesn't throw more than like 1 or 2 picks. And he's got Drake London, who's a young target, one of the best rookie receivers. And he's got Pitts.
Well, this show is heard on Fistful of Radio in Atlanta, streaming, fistfulofradio.com. You can listen to us there. So that's our Atlanta audience that we're giving the Falcons some love today.
Yeah. They deserve it. I hope they win that division.
Podcast listeners from all over the place don't give a shit about Atlanta, just like...
Most don't.
But they're there. And then the NFC West, what was going to be the best division, second best division in football, right? Stinks. San Francisco 3-3, the Rams 3-3, Seattle 3-3, Arizona 2-4.
All 4 of those teams are fucking jokes, and they're playing so bad, and it's so shitty.
It's crazy.
Those 4 teams are contributing so much to the lack of offense in this game. None of them are doing it. All of those quarterbacks of those teams too, Stafford, Kyler, all draft picks, they play like shit. I mean, like everyone drafts them in fantasy. They play like shit.
Shitloads of money, except for Seattle, of course.
Yeah, and he's the one playing good.
The one surprising everyone, right?
Yeah.
Well, there's your standings. It's an interesting season so far, to say the least. And
I think it's better than if it would have been just like predictable as though. Like, I'd rather have all the crazy unpredictable stuff. The only problem is the reason it's happening is because no one plays good at all.
We got one team undefeated. The Philadelphia Eagles.
The Eagles and the Giants, best teams. They're 5-1, but
5-1.
There's not many 5-1 teams. The Vikings are 5-1.
Buffalo's 5-1.
Oh yeah.
The Giants are 5-1, and
Minnesota
is 5-1. Yep.
Yeah. And that's it.
That's all you get. All right, so there is your week. Let's see what it did to affect the power rankings. Let's kick it back over to Jacob with PFB power rankings.
At 1, I got the Bills, 2 Eagles, 3 Vikings, 4 Giants, 5 Chiefs, 6 Cowboys, 7 Jets, 8 Ravens, 9 Chargers, and 10 Titans.
I thought you were sneaking the Steelers.
Steelers are at 11.
Yeah, that's fair. You can't.
Yeah.
They're not in top 10.
Yeah. I put us at 11.
So read those one more time.
Yeah. Bills, Eagles, Vikings, Giants, Chiefs, Cowboys, Jets, Ravens, Chargers, Titans.
Yeah.
I mean, the Bills are the Bills. The Eagles are undefeated. The Vikings are 5-1, beating really good teams. The Giants are 5-1, beating really good teams. The Chiefs are the Chiefs. You know what the Cowboys have been doing, and they have Dak coming back. The Jets are 4-2, beating really good teams.
Right.
The Ravens have Lamar, who is only good because of what he can do with his feet. But they're really good until they keep losing games. The Chargers 9, Titans 10.
Yeah, and if I had the energy, I'd go back and pull our podcast where we talked about the Vikings winning that division.
Yeah, they will probably.
I think they will.
They might go to the Super Bowl. Honestly, the way Kirk's been playing the past few years, and now the people he has around him, like Kirk. Probably should I wouldn't be surprised if Kirk had a shot at the Super Bowl one time in his career.
This could be his one time.
Yeah, his one fucking chance.
Because Tampa's not going to challenge for it.
No.
Rams aren't going to challenge for it. Dallas is going to challenge for it.
Yeah, and I don't trust them in the playoffs.
And the Eagles, I don't think the Eagles are there yet.
Yeah. I don't know if I trust Hurts for a full season and playoffs and a Super Bowl.
But it's like the Vikings are now the Packers this year.
Yeah.
Minus Aaron Rodgers. But
yeah, but the guy they have is statistically really good.
I mean, it's not a bad bet to say Buffalo,
Vikings,
Minnesota.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Now, in the back of my mind lately, just watching the games this year, I got to say Pat Mahomes is the best quarterback in the NFL.
Me too, 100%.
And he's surpassed Josh Allen.
Yeah. He was already better than him, but then after that last game, it just... everyone saw what Josh Allen did and was like, maybe he is better, but no, it's Mahomes. The Bills just beat the Chiefs, though.
I know. I think the way I should say it is Josh Allen has not passed Mahomes yet.
That's what it is, yeah.
And Mahomes, with a lesser team, is proving how good he is.
Yeah, the Bills team is clearly better than the Chiefs team, but Mahomes is still clearly the best quarterback in the league, probably the smartest quarterback of all time, and probably the best quarterback of all time. So it's going to be impossible for someone to pass him without winning multiple rings.
And I know this is a little crazy, but watching Alabama, I think your next future quarterback coming out, not as good as Mahomes, but
Bryce Young. Yeah.
He's pretty
good. He's going to be a first round pick.
And what I like about him, he steps up in the pocket.
I was going to say, he does look like Mahomes in the pocket.
He does. And you watch Mahomes, your good quarterbacks always roll out left, roll out right.
Yeah.
Your amazing quarterbacks step up in the pocket and make insane throws.
Which is what Ben used to do with dudes hanging on him. But Mahomes does. Mahomes, you can't fucking touch him in the pocket. He's like, just moving around, like doing crazy shit.
Yeah.
Throws the perfect sidearm fucking 50-yard pass.
And I'm seeing that Bryce Young do it in college.
Yeah.
Stepping up and making amazing throws.
That Tennessee quarterback looked good too.
There's some good quarterbacks to come. And
he's probably going to be a third rounder, second rounder, that Tennessee quarterback. He's older than Kenny Pickett though. And Kenny Pickett's not young for a rookie.
Yeah, that's something.
He's 25 in college.
So someone's going to get Bryce Young, who's bad this year. And
the Falcons?
Maybe. It's a shame, but
they might not have enough. They might not have an early enough pick. You probably need like a top 10 pick, top 5 pick.
I'm sure he'll be top
5.
But that's encouraging to see new quarterbacks coming in that
aren't shit.
That aren't shit. I mean, we've seen so many bad quarterbacks coming in.
Yeah. Yeah, we need someone to fucking compete with Mahomes and Allen.
Yep. That's the next
Herbert
generation.
is starting to seem to not be it.
Herbert's
starting
slipping.
to seem like the next Phillip Rivers, but better still.
Pickett's stock is going up. Herbert's stock is going down.
Yeah. I still can't say I wouldn't rather have Herbert because Herbert's insane.
He is.
I would still rather have Herbert than every quarterback in the league besides Mahomes and Allen.
And then Jalen Hurts' stock is going up.
Yeah, I need to see him do good for more than 6 games before I call him
Me too.
anything. But
consistency.
But you're right.
Key.
He's top 10. He's top 5 right now. I think
number 1 should be Mahomes. He may not be statistically number 1.
It's probably Josh Allen right now.
Probably. Who we would want on a team.
Yeah.
If you had to pick quarterbacks for your team.
Yeah, Mahomes and Allen both have the same amount of touchdowns, and then Allen has 200 more yards.
So they're equal.
Honestly, I was going to say I would want Mahomes, but Allen, the way he runs the ball is so fucked.
He's so athletic.
And why they won, probably. You see, like that hurdle and shit?
Yeah.
Lamar can't do that.
He did a
no quarterback
hurdle.
ever can do that besides this guy.
He's got the talent, almost like a running back, but
this is what I tell people when I see him. Josh Allen is a combination of Big Ben and Lamar with his feet, which is
that's crazy.
And he can jump high, it's like even better than that. And then he's also got like Rodgers, Mahomes, and Brady throwing and like everything else.
Yeah, so he's 1 or 2 in the league. I mean,
but the problem with is Mahomes is literally like Brady, if not better, which makes him the GOAT.
I think he's the best we've ever seen overall.
Yeah. Like I'm saying, like mentally though, Mahomes is like literally like Brady, if not better. Based on what I've seen him do, I think he might be like better. Like
jump shots. He jumps up in the air.
I don't think there's any part of Mahomes' game that Brady is better at in any way. And I think the only thing that Josh Allen is better than him at is running.
Yes. Josh Allen's a better runner
than
Mahomes.
He's so good that you almost would want that on your team.
This will be interesting. If Buffalo doesn't make it, there's something. There's a curse.
But yeah, right now, if you're trying to win the Super Bowl, then I guess Mahomes is your number one quarterback.
Probably.
Yeah, it is. And then 2 is Josh Allen.
I mean, anything could happen, but it should be Buffalo and then
either the Vikings or Eagles, I guess, or Dallas.
Or Dallas.
But yeah, we got to see Dallas for a couple of weeks with Dak back because they they should get a lot better.
They should. If they don't, they've got some problems.
If they don't, they have some issues, yeah.
Well, that's a good power rankings right there.
Yeah. I'm looking at this. I really think the top 5 quarterbacks this year to win you a Super Bowl, Pat Mahomes, Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, Jalen Hurts, Kirk Cousins. That's Kirk Cousins, Jalen Hurts. That's what I think. Based on the teams around them.
Cousins is the year of that veteran guy.
Yeah, because he had those insane stats last year. He's got Jefferson and Thielen looking insane, and Dalvin Cook. Like, holy shit. I think Mitch would look good on that offense.
A lot of people would. Aaron Rodgers would be great on that offense.
Aaron Rodgers would win the next 5 MVPs on that offense.
Yeah. And he's unfortunately
if you're talking about quarterbacks, then you just throw in Brady's and Rodgers after Mahomes, Allen, and Herbert.
Right.
But
problem is teams, they're not as good. I mean, they're just not even close.
When I look at the stats, it's a lot of the top 10 dudes. Those people, Brady is in there, but Rodgers isn't. Stafford is, but Russ isn't.
Yeah,
Stafford's terrible this year, though. I dropped him in fantasy.
I know, and boy, Russ is just a big letdown. Oof.
Yeah, Russ is bad.
He may, come back.
Yeah, I thought that too, but now I actually think he's just like doesn't have it anymore. I'm not even kidding. I think he actually just doesn't have it.
It may be age, and he's just.
I think he's just washed now or something. Because they showed his highlights from a couple of years ago before that game, and it looked like 2 different people.
The winner of that deal is Seattle.
Yeah.
Boy, did they clean up on that trade.
Spending no money. Geno Smith's playing way better than Russell Wilson. They added Noah Fant, decent tight end. Added draft picks, first rounders.
Future draft picks to come.
Shit. Yeah, I forgot about that.
They're going to be able to load big time.
Wow. Yeah, they won that trade.
They won it.
That's fucking crazy.
And they got rid of all kinds of money, cap space, freed up cap space.
That's crazy. Yeah, when you think about it, the Seahawks clearly won that trade because even if Russ plays great this year, he's got 2 more years left of being really good, assuming that if he plays great. And it's more likely now that he actually is done with being great.
And Denver mortgaged their future on that whole deal.
They have to have him for the next 5 years.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Or terrible. 7? No, it's a 7-year deal.
It's going to be bad.
It's bigger than every other contract. It's not 4 years. It's 7.
The gamble lost. They lost.
I mean, but also it's week 6.
It's week 6. I mean, he may get better, but he's not going to be what we thought.
Yeah, that's the thing. But Peyton Manning was actually pretty shit when he won his last Super Bowl.
True.
Because he was great on the Broncos, but then the year that they won the last Super Bowl that they won, he was pretty bad and injured most of the year. So,
yeah.
But I mean, those teams aren't even comparable. But to this Broncos team with their weird coach and shit.
Yeah.
There's your PFB power rankings. Tim, when we come back, we're digging in to week 7 in the NFL. We're going to burn through with a fast break of every game. You get 1 second to tell us win or lose. So you can prepare during the break. You have
will.
All right, and we'll be back right after
this. It's Pro Football Fast Break. The guys will be right back.
Now you can get generic Viagra shipped to your door for about $2 a pill. Get the same impact for less. Call Steelman Pills now and get the same blue pill for about $2 a pill. Call now for the 50 pill special and save even more. Plus, get a free bonus.
800-525-8891. 800-525-8891. That's 800-525-8891.
This is Pro Football Fast Break.
And we're back on Pro Football Fast Break, and it's time for a fast break of Week 7 in the NFL. Tim, you get 1 second to make a decision on who you think are going to be the winners this week. You got it?
I got it.
Cue it up. Let's get ready to roll. Are you ready?
I am ready.
The Atlanta Falcons against the Bengals.
Bengals.
The Lions against the Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Colts, Titans.
Titans.
Packers, Commanders.
Packers.
Buccaneers, Panthers.
Bucks.
Giants, Jags.
Giants.
Browns, Ravens.
Ooh, Browns.
Jets, Broncos.
Jets.
Texans, Raiders.
Raiders.
Seahawks, Chargers.
Chargers.
Chiefs, 49ers.
49. I mean Chiefs. Chiefs.
Steelers, Dolphins.
Steelers.
And Bears, Patriots.
Patriots.
Okay. I cheered.
terrible.
The crowd cheered there for the Steelers. It's actually not as hard as it was last week, I don't think.
Not really, no. Not as bad.
Notable games here.
Maybe
Browns,
49ers,
Ravens.
Chiefs. Yeah.
Chiefs, 49ers.
There was a few divisional games, like you said, Colts, Titans, and then there was like
Titans.
Green Bay and someone, I believe.
I'm not as excited about this week, but I am excited about the Steelers, Dolphins. This will be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of guys back there running down the fucking like a lot of scary receivers that are going to burn our fucking corners. But
I know
maybe we'll be able to hang on. We got to score that game again. We need more than 20 points. Come on, we need to get a game where we get like 30 points, and then we can
gotta actually score
win.
Points.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
Stupid.
Kenny Pickett should be back. I've been following some of the Pittsburgh media, and
I don't even know though. I mean, Jacob hates Mitch, but Mitch, we pulled him out really fast, and then when we put him back in, when Kenny Pickett went down, he showed up. Did you see those third downs he was converting?
He nailed
showed
one.
Up.
He threw 3. One that was amazing.
Claypool, third down, and then scored with Claypool. He threw a touchdown pass to Claypool. I mean, they played identically good, if you ask me.
They did.
Pickett's better. I mean
Pickett's just better. A better athlete.
He's better. Yeah, and you got to pick one.
Overall.
But it's like, I don't know if it might not be time for him to be a career backup yet. Maybe he should go try somewhere else.
he's borderline. You know, he's.
Mariota's borderline too, and he's out here winning games. I think Mitch could win games. He won a game, and he won that game too.
Yeah, it's a quarterback controversy in the making.
It is. Yeah, more than it was, I think.
Tim, do you know what that means? By now?
The lock of the week time?
Yep.
Jacob's lock of the week. Jacob's lock of the week.
It's Jacob's lock of the week.
not that again, where I can't say it at the same time.
I got 2 bets. Titans money line minus 140 against the Colts. And then Chiefs money line against the 49ers minus 145.
So explain those for people maybe that don't bet a lot.
They just have to win straight up.
So just straight up Titans win.
And straight up Chiefs win. But I also like the spreads for that. So Titans to win by 2.5. So Titans to win by 3 or more, which that's easy against the Colts. And then Chiefs to win by 3.5 or 2.5 also. Both those teams to win by a field goal or more.
So
I would take
go to
spreads.
Biloxi. Go to Biloxi, bet on the Chiefs, and bet on the Titans.
Yep. I'm parlaying them right now.
Oh, a parlay. So parlay them. How does that benefit?
If you put 10 on both the spreads, you get $26.
Wow, that's double. Put 100, make two something.
Yeah, I'm doing 15 for 39.
Okay. I like it.
Actually, 16 for 41. That's
16 for $41. All right. Maybe I'll go throw 50. I'll throw 50 on it.
Yeah, you should.
What's 50 going to get me?
Let me see.
Buck something.
50 gets you 130.
50 for 130. All right, I like it.
Damn, yeah, I like that more. I should have done that.
Shit, that's 2 hands of blackjack. I might as well throw 50 on it.
Yeah, why not?
I'll lose 2 hands of blackjack in 10 minutes, right?
Yeah. Why not?
Hey, as always, to make a comment or suggestion, email us, profootballfastbreak@gmail.com, or hit our Twitter feed at PFB Fastbreak. You'll see that in the show notes. Thanks for listening to Pro Football Fast Break. We have one ask, and Tim's going to have to tell you what that is.
Tell a friend to watch the show and go to profootballfastbreak.com.
How are they going to watch it, Tim?
Well, I guess you won't watch it, but you'll listen. And yeah, you can do that anywhere.
That's right. Find your favorite podcast player.
Yeah.
And just listen to it. What we really want is just like go to your phone right now and text someone that you know that likes football and say, check it out, right?
Yeah.
We've gotten a lot of our listeners that way.
Tell them to click on it at the very least. Just click.
Remember
on it.
we had Monica and Allie with questions. They picked up listeners in Dallas and Denver.
That's true.
And Rich in Pittsburgh.
It's all through the word of mouth.
Word of mouth. We got it. You tell a friend.
Hearsay.
They tell a friend. That's our best advertising, right?
Yes. Yep.
That's it for me. I'm done saying peace out. He's Jacob.
Peace.
And he's Tim.
Peace.
And we're saying peace out.
Peace. Peace. Peace.
Tim, you got your Halloween costume ready yet? You said you were going to be Kiesel.
Brett Kiesel.
Brett Kiesel.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. If I have to, that's what I'll do.
That's why I recommend it.
Draw on a beard or get one.
Exactly.
Thanks for listening to Pro Football Fast Break. Be here each week as the guys bring you a fresh take from the world of pro football. Until next time.
Everyone watches more than 5 hours of television. Really? And that's not counting mobile viewing. Get Dish TV and make that time worth it. With Dish, you can get hundreds of channels, access to all kinds of sports, tons of movies, premium channels, and more. Another thing that's really cool with Dish is you can watch most of your favorite shows on your mobile device anywhere for a lot less than cable. Yes, that's right. We are asking you to watch more TV and not less TV, but make it better television with Dish this time, anytime, anywhere. So call right now and learn how easy it is to save on your television bill and get the most out of your TV viewing experience. Dial that number and I promise you we're here waiting for your call because we want to save you money and give you better television. We are Dish TV.
800-570-6630. 800-570-6630. 800-570-6630. That's 800-570-6630.
If you served in the Marine Corps, by now you know about the contaminated water problem at Camp Lejeune. If you were stationed or worked at Camp Lejeune from 1953 to 1987, you probably have a lot of questions. We have some answers. You could be entitled to compensation. Billions of dollars are being allocated to pay for damages to anyone stationed at Camp Lejeune during that time. Unfortunately, it appears that officials may have known the contaminated water problem existed and did little to protect their men. The Semper Fi code was not honored. If you or someone in your family has developed a serious illness, including various forms of cancer, call this Camp Lejeune legal support line right now. You can't turn back the clock and change what happened, but you can certainly call right now and learn your rights as a Marine. Here's the number.
800-961-4718. 800-961-4718. 800-961-4718. That's 800-961-4718. If you're living with diabetes and using insulin, you know the pain of pricking your fingers over and over again. Ouch! Well, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you can reduce the pain of pricking your fingers. If you administer insulin 3 or more times per day or use an insulin pump, call now and learn how a CGM can help you.
Painless. No more pricking my finger.
No finger pricks.
Convenience. They delivered it free and they took care of all the paperwork.
You can reduce pain right away. Plus, it's accurate, easy to use, and helps you spend more time in range. And if you have insurance, you can get a new CGM at little or no out-of-pocket cost. Call now and get free shipping of your new CGM. Plus, we'll bill your insurance for you. 800-413-7619. 800-413-7619. 800-413-7619. That's 800-413-7619.